What's up guys, Supabounce here, and today we're going to be checking out patch 0.1.11.0. This is going to be the patch after separating away from Digital Extreme, so it's kind of a pretty big deal in a sense of this is them, you know, changing direction, changing the route at which they're taking for the game, so hopefully we got good news. It's not very big, they might add more to it, but this is my first time seeing it, so let's dive into it and find out what's going on. Alrighty. Solid Age says, this patch will be our first where we will be diverged from PlayStation due to the transition of service from Digital Extremes to Airship. A publisher has control of first-party accounts, so in our case we are unable to update PlayStation. This is entirely out of our control and we apologize for the inconvenience to our PlayStation players. So I'm assuming that this is a patch that is not going to happen to PlayStation. Is that what I'm getting at? This patch will be our first where we will be diverged from PlayStation, yeah. So, a publisher has control of first-party accounts, so in our case, we are unable to update PlayStation. PlayStation players will be able to play as normal, but unfortunately they will not receive this patch, or play crossplay with PC until we are able to upload patches. As soon as we are able to update the PlayStation version, we will. Damn, that's already like a tough blow right there, having to deal with that. So for anybody playing on console, unfortunately, you're just gonna have to bite the bullet, man. Like, that sucks. You know I've played with a few people on console, Tiska being one of them. So PlayStation players will not be able to play as normal, but unfortunately they will not receive this patch. So everybody's just gonna mainly be playing on PC now. But I understand the confliction with that. You know, there's a lot of console players out there who don't want to buy a PC. That sucks, man. Hopefully they figure that out, because I know I've seen a lot of console players in the game. Seen a lot. And I definitely would hate to see them, you know, lose out on the console market, you know? This patch is not live yet. We will update this post when it is, so it's definitely not out yet. Now it's got a little bit of short things, but we can read this. Players can now respec affinities and resources spent will be refunded. Interesting. So whatever okay, so I've had a conversation with a couple of guys about this. Some people are happy about, obviously everybody's happy about the respec. Some guys want there to be a cost for the respec, but obviously that's not the case. Resources spent will be refunded. Note, this feature will be enabled early next week due to a bug that was found last minute. This is a big thing. A lot of people have been having issues wanting to respec, wanting to try new builds out, all this, all that. And now with the fact that people are given, you know, 30 official points, I can now focus on entirely being a AP tanky Wingrave, or I could be a super weapon damage-esque Wingrave, which is going to be crazy. I'm excited for that. So this is a great feature that's being added to the game. To be able to respec is going to be amazing. It's going to add more playtime to a lot of people. It's going to make people want to try different builds, different accessory combinations that they can do instead of being kind of stuck on one since they couldn't reset. So this is good. This is big, guys. This is huge. It just adds more to the variety in the characters, and I like that. Okay, so added cooldowns to ability icons. Added cooldowns to ability icons. So you get to see the cooldowns, like, I'm assuming you get to see the cooldowns in the, like, UI instead of just seeing a bar go up. Okay, that's nice. That's always a nice little quality of life change. We know when we can pop our cooldowns because we have a timer now. Yeah, some of the more hardcore guys, you know, obviously I don't think they cared if the resources were spent and gone, but they didn't care if it was refunded either, I feel like. At the end of the day, though, just being able to respec is the big thing, right? That's the big thing. Talent of Pyre should no longer become unresponsive during his final phase. Okay, that would be nice, because that dude, like, literally just stands there and then he kills me. Increased accessory limit from 100 to 125. Okay, so we can have an extra couple more accessories now. That's nice. Increase reward tower XP for hunt completion by 1,625. 1,625, eh? Man, you guys could really get this tower done fast now. Literally by 1,625. That's crazy. Note, the old XP values that are live now included a bug. While this number was high, you will see gains. It isn't as astronomical as it... Okay, it isn't as astronomical as it reads on paper. Okay. I was like, damn, like, they're buffing this thing. They want people to finish this tower. Fix an issue where pre-made parties were unable to leave expedition hunts before the travel timer reached 0. That's a nice fix. We've been dealing with that bug for the last 2 patches. We'd be just standing there like, all right, boys, when are we leaving? And we just stand there. Fixed an issue with the caged bird sings where players could not craft a gloom trace. Ooh, so it's a certain quest that was bugged out. Okay, glad to see that fixed because, you know, I'd hate to be a player that's just playing the game and having fun and then you can't finish a quest because it's just bugged. That just sounds so, ugh. Fix an issue where torches could be duplicated in gloom collapse. You're only allowed to have 1. Fixed an issue where gold mutator wasn't spawning gold piles. So just nice little bug fixes. Obviously, guys, the biggest thing coming from this 0.1.11 patch preview, I know it's a small one, but it's a big one. Little do we know, it's small but mighty. That is, the players now can respec affinities. That's huge. Being able to respec, this is huge. And the other big thing, I mean, obviously it's not a good thing, but the other big thing is this. This will be our first patch where we will be diverged from PlayStation due to the transition of service from Digital Extremes to Airship. That's going to be tough, man. Hopefully they can figure out how to get their console players up to date with their PC players. I mean, I don't really know what they can do. I thought this would be a bigger kind of patch, but I mean, I know it's still early into the game's like life of being free from Digital Extremes, so hopefully we'll see more to come with this patch. I mean, it's kind of early, I feel like. See, this patch is not live yet. We will update when this update this post when it is. So, who knows? We might see more changes, but this is all we know with this patch. So, all right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, Supabounce, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Everybody, peace out, much love, be safe. Chat, you whack.